Hey guys, it's Yang Xiaolong, and today I want to tell you why Cool Land is probably the best Lobotomy Corporation inspired game. It's definitely, it definitely has its own spin on it. I've played this game quite, quite a bit, and I haven't played it in a while. I've played this game quite a bit. It doesn't get much updates, but I feel like it is the best representation of Lobotomy Corporation we currently have on Roblox. And trust me, I play too much Lobotomy. The whole gameplay loop of this game is every day you are given a randomly assigned facility with randomly assigned abnormalities. There aren't that many, but there's enough to make the game appear pretty Jurassically between days. Your whole goal of the game is to suppress said abnormalities. There is no working. You cannot work with an abnormality. You can just suppress an abnormality. If I were to go to, not that one, if I were to take the elevator down, see if this game has paid private servers, so I cannot play alone. If I were to suppress, let's say, walking advertisement, in order to gain the suppression quota, which is like the enkephalin from normal L Corp, I have to kill the walking advertisement, which isn't very hard using your assortment of weapons that you get from killing specific abnormalities. Specific abnormalities will give you specific weapons when killing them at a chance. Not every abnormality has a weapon it gives. There's also a mastery system, but that gets thrown out of the window after a while. I am at a concerningly low amount of health. I play this game too much to be dying to walking after it, even though I haven't played this game in like a month. What is my teammate doing? What is Blur? Just call them Blur. Blur doing. Wait, I just realized now that I'm dead, I can just sacrifice myself to spawn in Cavern of Thorn. The whole goal is to get to that suppression quota with at least one person who did not die throughout the day. If everyone dies at least once, then the day goes on an end timer. If we get the suppression quota before that end timer goes off, we win anyways. Oh, that's the Mask Man. Alright. Wow, I did that miserably. Alright, high-speed wall. What on earth? Oh yeah, right, that's this game's version of the Rabbit team. Honestly, I really like the take on the Rabbit team. I should just use my one-time items. I'm going to die. Oh dear. There goes my team. Now the death time starts. If we do not get the suppression quota in that amount of time, we lose the day. Which we were probably going to lose the day, but anyways, I did miserably. My teammate did better than I did. He is within just causes death to people who stay near him too long. a lot of abnormalities do a lot of damage and or insta-kill. Well, next day. Alright, I'm with my teammate, the same teammate, it's still Blur. Ignore my face, it's just a bug from the abnormality that killed me last. I want to see my teammate come down here. The dogfish. Oh, okay. Where's my teammate? Oh, they're using a pizza slice and putting it in the recycling bin. I can put my flour in the recycling bin, but I can't put much. Just like L Corp, there is different danger levels. Unfortunately, there's only one abnormality that really uses the danger level mechanic to its fullest potential, and it's the only Aleph abnormality. The one Aleph abnormality is, I would say it uses the trumpet mechanic fullest. Now I can get in, now I can just infinitely kill the snacks man. This truly is like working with one sin. Now I can recycle the cookies repeatedly to... Ah, he is within. Wow, this person's just breaching everything. My teammate. Oh, okay, he just wanted high voltage. That's concerning. High voltage is the person with the charging number. Oh, noob colors. If I don't turn his boombox on every once in a while, it breaks out. Taking my revenge on a random Zayn abnormality? Okay, or just getting miserably hit. Oh, I would like to move, please. I'd like to get out of this thing's ring. One of the reasons that I personally find this game to be a better L Corp representation than, say, like, 2-on-2's lobotomization branches, which itself is an amazing game, but it's just L Corp ripped one-on-one. Cool Land is its own game, and I kinda like that more. I kinda like it more that it's its own game, and it's not trying to actively just be L Corp. It's just a game that happens to be inspired by Lobotomy Corporation. That has, I can take the rotten apples and eat them for max health, and that abnormality is entirely harmless unless I were to walk into its mouth. At that point, it's my fault. Oh, this thing. This thing's still alive. Ah, that. Not my proudest achievement. Oh yeah, and I guess I should move Bong Bong. See. Announcer set. Oh dear. Oh well, we have a third teammate. I highly doubt they're going to help that much. Although if we get the Aleph abnormality, they might be able to help us breach or contain it. The Aleph abnormality, it requires all three. Well, there's technically 4 trumpets instead of just 3, but it requires you to get first, second, and third trumpet all in the span of like the same game. And you have to click the buttons individually. And if you do that, the hardest boss in this game spawns. Isn't saying that much because they're not that hard. Alright, next day. Alright, my teammates got a little bit of a head start on me, but I feel like that's fine. Yeah, they didn't even open the second door. I should give the recycling bin my landmines, because that's not considered a weapon to them. Oh dear. Oh. Oh. For the recycling bin, you can recycle an item, but if you do, he goes into his attack mode. Oh, he's dead. Oh, that's the speeding wall. Hopefully that person has that covered. We're gonna have to deal with that. Oh, here. Oh, it's Nini. I have an idea. I have a very smart idea. I have an incredibly intelligent idea. Now I'm gonna use my speed item to get out of the snacks man's range. Now the snacks man is gonna run right into... You see, this is just like normal lobotomy corporation. This will never happen in Link 2-on-2s, except it probably will. You'll never see one you can use one abnormality to trigger another abnormality. And now I can take more of the snacks man's snacks. While the snacks man gets brutalized. Snack. Oh, if I go into the cart, there's a 50-50 chance I die. But if an abnormality goes into the cart, there's a 100% chance they die. So I could... What? Okay. I guess. Why is Blue CD calling the Rabbit Team? This game's a version of the Rabbit Team. Is high voltage really that much of an issue? Watch high voltage still somehow win this fight. This is really high stakes, guys. Oh dear. Yeah, I think high voltage won. Wait. High volt... Oh my... The Overseer Deadeye wins! And why is it so green? Oh, should I get, like, considerably the best item, one of the best items in the game? By completing the wall of speed? I'm not gonna make that risk. I'm dead. Well, we have a fourth teammate who has a username that, I can't really say. I'm not gonna try to say that. Let's just call them Triangle. Ah, that's the speeding wall while breaching. Definitely not my proudest. Oh, now we just need to suppress Nini and win. Hi, Triangle. I think Triangle has more mastery than I do. This game has a pretty sizable player base. The only reason that it looks like we have a really low player count is because you have to be a minimum amount of mastery to get into... Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's so evil. Oh, okay. No, I respect that. Oh, that. Oh. I think Blur is kind of upset at me for dying to the speeding wall. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, that's the Aleph. That's the Aleph abnormality. Where well, I guess I'll be able to show you how to fight and like deal with the Aleph abnormality. How to breach and fight the Aleph abnormality. The only Aleph, I should mention. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh, okay, so the wrong way. That is the Aleph abnormality. We are going to be breaching this thing. All right, so please tell me they press the first button, the first siren button. Yes. Now we just need the second siren. Why are they killing Nini? We need Nini. Oh dear. Okay, we need food. Something to give the pigeon. The pigeon wants food. If you give the pigeon food... How is this person already dead? Oh, wait, no, they're new. Let's just call them noun. I'll just give them a landmine. Wait, does I need to remember, does the flour count as food for the pigeon? I think the flour counts as food for the pigeon. The flour counts for food for the pigeon. How is someone... Okay, people are... Second siren. God. Okay. We need... Second siren. God. Okay, I'm just gonna camp the second siren button. I'm gonna hope that they don't... They're just killing things. We need to cause the second siren. Please. Please. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I guess... Alright. No, triangle. Third siren. Alright, wrong way. That's gonna cause a fourth siren. Hope. We need to hope. Hope for a new world. Okay. Alright, this thing needs to die. Who is it targeting? Oh yeah, I should mention this thing can teleport. And most of its attacks instantly kill you. Upon usage. Oh dear. Do we know where it's going to move next? It teleports very often, and we'll know where it moves next because a random wrong way red sign will appear where he's going to move. Oh dear. Oh dear, okay. Blur needs to stay alive. Blur has a bunch of speed items he can survive. Usually what you're supposed to do with wrong way is you're supposed to build up speed items and just kite him around. But I don't have any speed items because Blur was the only one who survived the... No, Blur, don't risk your life. Blur is the only one who needs to survive. Okay, Blur is, pausing... Landmine's not gonna matter. Alright, we should need to kill this thing. Oh dear! That, I need to remember, Nini also has a proc on, like, on third siren, I believe, is the only siren that can cause it. If, Nini dies, she turns into a second phase. But her second phase isn't that strong. It's just the first phase, but with slightly more range. See... Wrong way is like this game's White Knight. And that's what I like about them. Actually, they look more like Nothing There. Except Nothing There, I don't know, has phases and Blur, you have to survive. Okay. I feel like that was good enough representation for why I believe Cool Land is the best Lobotomy Corporation Roblox representation we have. Alright. Goodbye.